Hi. How's your Zoom meeting going? Hi, my name is Noah, and I'm wearing the wrong bra for this top. So, a few weeks ago, I made this video. I want you to buy my mom a TV. It's the video where I ask my followers to buy my mom a TV. It's not what you think it is. It's what you think it is. But yeah, it worked. And if you haven't seen that video, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description box. Anyway, I posted this video on September 12, and I set a deadline for September 30, thinking that, you know, I would need some time, or at least like 3 weeks in order to meet the goal. But then everyone was so surprisingly passionate to do something nice for a stranger and to make my mom cry. Thank fucking God. And that is why we reached the goal in 5 hours. That was a fun time for me. That was a Monday when that happened. I took a nap, woke up, cried. That's how my Monday went. So really not all that different from other Mondays, or any other day of the week for that matter. In any case, I promised you a follow-up video, and I also wanted to make a follow-up video, and that's what you're seeing now. This is my official birthday video, whatever. It's not my birthday yet, but it will be when I post the time. You know, it will be when I post this video. What a time. We are going to be picking up this video from September 26. Oh my God, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I really was like practically half dead in that video. I'd woken up from one of the most unsatisfying naps, like actually 1 out of 10. Would not recommend. So I was all puffy and weird, and I had a whole day that I was incredibly excited for, so I just powered on. First location was Wilcon Depot. Before I forget, there were a few things that I was trying to accomplish on this day. Not only was I trying to purchase a TV, I also was on the hunt for a new computer desk. A goal that you guys also helped me with through my Ko-fi page. Follow me on Ko-fi. I have one if you'd like to support me. I mean, that's up to you, whatever. Follow it for goodies. Caveats also worth noting is that very few places will allow more than 2 people to enter into an establishment, and this also goes for like big malls, which will sometimes also require a quarantine pass. And this affected us because it was myself, my sister, and her boyfriend that were driving out there. Pandemic shopping. So it was hard to find a place that would just let us in. Also at this point, I was still just the sleepiest. Like, I'm pretty sure the only thing that was keeping me moving was whatever spirit would take over my body when I was in college and pulling all-nighters. Anyway, so we walked around for a few hours, and I was being really unhelpful. I am mature. But I found a computer desk, and it is beautiful and well within budget. Like, I am just so happy about this purchase. I got this desk for maybe like $70, and it's the one that you're sitting on right now. Hello, professional. And if you know me at all, then you would know that if there is anything in this world that I love more than Ni Taeyong of NCT 127, it's a goddamn bargain. Sadly, God giveth and God taketh away, because there was not a TV in sight in this area. There was just, there was none, sis. They did, however, have a scrub daddy. I don't even know what that is, but they have it. You know, probably like a sponge for doms. I'm not sure. Don't sue me, scrub daddy. I'm just kidding. So anyway, we drove on over to the closest Ayala Mall because they were slightly less strict about letting people in. You know, we made it there, but not without a few pit stops. We got into a bit of a kerfuffle with the law. This particular area in the Philippines is pretty bougie, and people here are supposed to be wearing their seatbelts when you're seated in the front of the car. And like two of these, my sister and her boyfriend weren't wearing their seatbelts, so we got stopped by the police. And it was like a whole thing. My favorite part by the end of that, was like the three of them just simultaneously, complementarily going, maybe we can talk about this, maybe we can talk about this, we should talk about this, we're gonna talk about this. And I found out what that meant. It just meant that they had to give the police lady money so that she'd let us off the hook. Oh no, yeah, $10, like around $10 they paid, just so that we wouldn't have to they wouldn't have to deal with the violations and stuff and the fines. So that's a thing that just happened. Dick, ba't nandun ka din? Ayun na, nakaupo. Ba't dalawa kayo?
A bigger version.
Anyway, we go to the grocery store first because we're already at a mall, and usually malls here have everything. And before I left the house, my mom had asked me to purchase some ketchup for her. A bottle of ketchup. Just the one bottle of ketchup. I don't know. We don't ask in this house. Little did she know that this was also the day that she was going to get, yes, a condiment and also a TV. What a fun time for her. All of that said, I was happy to go to the grocery store anyway because I just genuinely like grocery stores. This is a huge side note that we're about to enter in right now. I love grocery stores. Listen, okay? I just think that it's an ideal date for a location and scenario. A grocery store. I'm not kidding. It's so domestic and intimate. And I mean, look at this. Fucking lychee in a can. Bro, I am telling you. Lychee in a can, add some mandarin, like canned mandarin in there, some syrup, some ice. You got yourself all the food groups. Not really. That's not how that works, but still. See, this is the kind of flirting that happens when you're with someone at the grocery store. You're blushing and you learn things. Okay, we're getting off that. We're moving on. So we went to the first electronic shop that we could find. This was right after going to the grocery store, and we were beat. And listen, because I already knew what I wanted and I had a very strict budget in mind, this was one of those rare opportunities where I walked into a shop and just pointed at a TV because that was exactly what I was looking for. And I just said, Kuya, isa nito. Baby, you are 내가 찾던 단 사람. We drove back home and we're now faced with a dilemma of how do we get the TV into the house without being detected. You guys don't really know this, but there are 15 people that are living in this house. The most practical solution was to leave the TV in the car for the time being and then to just come back for it once the normies had gone to sleep. Hello, it is 1 a.m. and we are now going to attempt to transport the special package. That's not a sex thing. It's Hello Kitty outside my room. This is reasonable and she keeps the bad spirits away. And the dicks. So we snuck the TV in fairly easily. And if you guys can recall, the original plan is that I was going to reveal the TV to her on October 11th, which is the eve of my 30th birthday. But you know what they say about plans. Every time you make a plan, God is like, As I'd mentioned, I also purchased a desk with the help of supporters on Ko-fi. Go to my Ko-fi page if you want to support me. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I did that on a Saturday, September 26th. The earliest that they could deliver the computer desk was on September 30th, Wednesday. So as a result, I had been cleaning up my space to make room for this new furniture, and I had to temporarily store the TV into my sister's room while the delivery guys were, bringing up the furniture and assembling it in my room. Which, by the way, here's a quick before and after of my room / setup if that's something that you're interested in. But in leaving the TV in my sister's room, I had not anticipated, actually no one had anticipated that my mom would walk in there. And during this time, my sister was still working her shift. So while I was cleaning up, I was informed that Mamer had walked into my sister's room unannounced and she saw the TV. And apparently my sister just froze. She didn't know what to say, so she said nothing, or she said something akin to like, what? Is that a TV? Is that there? Why is anything I don't know. Basically, since the plan was already slightly compromised, I decided then and there that I was just gonna do it. I was just gonna reveal the TV to her on September 30th, which is days earlier than the original plan. So without further ado, that's how you say that. Here is my mom's reaction. Mama, wag nga kayo. My mom, because that's her name. I call her Mammer. Because I'm turning 30. Because she's Mammer the butcher. That's right. This woman, born in December 5, 1950 something. She was a student, a secretary in her 30s, a supportive wife, and now in her 60s. My mom earns a living as an owner of a meat shop where she's also a butcher. Development. If that is mapanoodin niyo! Sorry, that's not the best. Nagulat ako!
Ngayon kasama namin.
Sending me fake news
Kaya pala lakas na mo ba?
And in those instances, she's just like eating without news to me. In fact, yeah, she forgets a lot of things. She's just forgetful in general. Bro, I am telling you, the amount of times that my mom has gone, ay, while we're like en route somewhere is innumerable. She always forgets shit, whether it's her phone or her teeth. The one thing she doesn't forget about, do you know what it is? Telenovelas. Or teleseries here in the Philippines.
Ito yung sa'yo pinapanood niya mo.
Love Day Woman.
Bakit kamusta niya?
She really gets invested in it. I can't relate to that. She's tuning in to the latest episode of she only watches it through her phone and a tiny screen on her phone. You see where I'm going with this? Of course you do. And it's not like she's left with much of a choice at this point because one of the biggest media companies in the Philippines is just shut down. You're not gonna talk about that any further. I'm just saying, like, this is anyway, because of old age and pre-existing conditions.
Ano ba yung pinagkagagawa mo? Ikaw ang may birthday, bakit ako inano mo?
And while she wipes the blood off of her hands after a long day.
Gago ka? Aba, yan, maganda.
And she has really strong opinions. And I am somewhat in that category also.
Oh my god, stop mo na yan. Stop. TV ba niya yung katulad sa kanila?
Yeah, it's exactly, it's the same.
Pero ano, mas malaki dyan?
Hindi. Pareho nga.
Pero ano,
Next time,
naiina ako pa sana to.
Yeah. Natuwa kayo.
Siyempre. Very happy.
Totoo ba yan?
Totoo.
Ma? Tatanungin kayo kung sino bumili niyan, sabi niyo, followers ng anak niyo. That's what it is. Sila na bumili niyan para sa
Oh,
inyo.
thank you.
Mga tao na hindi kayo kilala, oh. Binilang kayo TV. Sipin niyo yan. During a pandemic.
But buy me some more.
Oh my God.
Get the nice one.
That's enough. Don't listen to her. Don't buy her anything else. Oh dear God.